Earthling Ed, 1 vegan versus 3 meat-eating panelists. Heated TV debate.
Welcome back to the show. Lovely to have your company. Now, coming up as its popularity plummets, is it time to call out veganism for what it actually is? An eating disorder. But first...
I wasn't ready for that. An eating disorder. What the f? Veganism isn't about even just what you eat or who you eat anyway. It's about like not wearing and buying the clothes of these animals. It's about like not animal intested ingredients. An eating disorder where you can't have animal intested ingredients. Oh shit, okay. That's fucking funny.
Following yet another kiss. Now has the vegan bubble burst. According to figures by consumer intelligence company NIQ, in the last 12 months, UK sales of chilled meat alternatives fell by 16.8% in January 2023, and frozen meat alternatives fell by 13.5%. Companies including Oatly, Nestle, Innocent and Heck Sausages have recently withdrawn various vegan products from the UK, whilst a recent Waitrose survey highlighted a resurgence in the popularity of dishes such as shepherd's pie, macaroni cheese and chicken Kiev. Yum. So, as thousands of Brits go plant-based for the month in a tradition known as Veganuary, a new book is out celebrating the vegan diet. It's called How to Argue with a Meat Eater and Win Every Time. Well, I'm delighted to say its author is Ed Winters, and he joins us now. Ed, lovely to have you on the show.
Nice to be here. Thank you, Mark.
Listen, what are the most powerful arguments for veganism?
Well, I think there's a number, antibiotic resistance, so reducing antibiotics in our food chain, trying to prevent infectious
Because when you
diseases.
eat a cow that's been injected with antibiotics, you're eating antibiotics.
Not necessarily. It's not quite as simple as that, but antibiotics, when they're used in the farming system, cause bacteria to become resistant to those antibiotics.
Right.
So it's not necessarily that it's in the food we're consuming, but of course the knock-on effect is that we can come into contact with resistant bacteria. There's also infectious diseases, bird flu, swine flu. There's the environmental harm. There's some of the health consequences related to certain animal product consumption. And for me, the big argument is reducing animal suffering, harm and death. So taking a stand against the unnecessary use and abuse of animals.
Now, I've got no doubt there are some great recipes in your book, and if people were...
There's just so many fucking reasons to just go vegan already. Veghead! Formerly Notorious Stan Patton. Thank you for the $1.99. Damn. What salad? Salads in the chat, please. Salads in the chat.
Eating avocados and almonds and salads and courgettes, I can agree it's a healthy diet. It's busy vegans don't eat those foods, do they? What they eat is the kind of instant soya burger, and they're eating just bowls of pasta.
Yeah.
Hummus sandwiches.
Hummus sandwiches, yes, that's more like it.
Which is all that nutritious.
Well, that's not strictly
Why does it need to be nutritious? Excuse me. Last time I checked, my body is mine. And I can fill it with all the shit that I want to fill it with. I can,
true. I mean, firstly, hummus sandwiches can be very nutritious, as can whole grain pasta dishes. And even when you look at some of the plant-based alternatives, they may not be the healthiest foods you can consume, but when studies compare them to their meat counterparts, they're not only more sustainable, but they are healthier as well.
It's all processed though, isn't it? I mean, vegan bacon, I was just in the local...
Yeah, well, bacon's processed.
Salad?
Thank you, Veghead. Thank you very much. Bacon is processed. So, of course, the vegan bacon is going to be processed. You're trying to replicate a known classic without the classic's consequences. It's going to be processed. Yeah. What's the problem? Do we have a problem when these corpses are processed? I don't think so. Some people might, but I don't think so.
M&S the other day, and the first ingredient is water. The second ingredient is sunflower oil.
Well, yeah, and bacon's a class 1 carcinogen. You know, vegan bacon isn't meant to be a health food. It's supposed to replicate and be an alternative to a class 1 carcinogen.
Can
Michael,
I just jump in here, Ed?
Can I just warn you, Michael's...
Class 1. I thought it was a class 2 carcinogen. Is it class 1? Seed oils. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, if you look at processed foods, a lot of the time, yeah, the first ingredients are going to be water and oil. Yeah, they're processed. They're made tasty, greasy boys. Oil. It's like talking to a wall with these people. It's the sausage roll guy. I can tell if a sausage is a real sausage. Oh, this sausage is definitely made of pork. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's not the case. Not the case at all. I've been stitched up. You've swapped them around. Yes, the sausage expert. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Just had a steak.
But I also know that Michael likes vegan
Ed, can I ask you a very
sandwiches.
serious question, please?
So
A very
I've seen
serious
that.
question, because
I can't wait for this serious question. I can't fucking wait. I'm ready. Let's go.
you're an expert on this. Is it not true that the human body, and I've read a lot of reports on it, needs
Needs protein. Fuck. What do people think protein is? Oh, it's... Therefore what? There's no protein in plant foods. Fucking nice, bro. A true expert question. We're ready, bro. We're gonna get some top tier, high IQ content. Are you ready? Strap in, strap on. We are ready.
protein,
Yeah.
and protein comes from meat. And if you
This doesn't exclusively come from the flesh of other animals. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you think? Thank God we have an expert in the room. Oh my God. Protein comes from meat. Yes, I did say strap on. I did say strap on.
deny a human body that protein, strange things happen to the human body. So veganism, I've got a lot of respect for
Veganism! If all protein comes from meat, how come we can be deficient since we're made of meat? That's a very good question. Veganism? I can respect it, but you are depriving people of protein. Veganism? It must be quite veganism because nobody knows what's going on. Ah, I'm vegan. Vegan.
people who want to be vegans, who want to eat that way. But I do think that, you know, there is almost a kind of, you know, bullying type aspect to you must become a vegan to be a good people. But I do think that you are denying your body.
I mean, can you justify what happens to animals? Is it good what we're doing to animals in order to procure their flesh? Like the things that are entailed, we're talking about exploiting, we're talking about branding, we're talking about mutilating, we're talking about taking away the entire existence of an individual who we cannot justify doing so to. It's not good what we do. It's really, 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 really fucking bad, actually. It's terrible. It's atrocious. And I don't know if you could stand in front of an animal and slit their throat. I don't know if you could take them to a gas chamber for them to be gassed. I don't know if you could take them to have a bolt gun in their head. I don't know if you could do that and you'd feel very good afterwards. Would you feel like a good person for doing it? I don't know.
Protein, which is absolutely necessary to the human form.
But all protein comes from plants. Animals get protein from consuming plants. Even carnivores get it from consuming herbivores.
Absolutely, and that's
Their
why
protein
cows have
comes-
plenty of protein in them. And then when you eat a steak, you ingest protein.
Yeah, but you can get protein from plants. All plant protein originates from plants.
You'd have to eat
So you
millions of plants, honestly, Ed. You'd have...
Honestly, you'd have to eat. Honestly, Ed, you'd have to eat millions. All right, I've done the numbers. I've run them through. You have to eat millions. complete clownery. Oh, just for 1 gram of protein, you'd have to eat millions.
To eat millions of plants.
I mean, how does a broccoli compare to...
Yeah, how can you even say that? This is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking... I'm honestly glad this guy is there because he's so ridiculous. He makes him kind of question why they're on his side. Yeah, I mean, like, he's not doing the pro-eating animal side any favors right now. He's just making ludicrous claims like, oh, protein comes from animals and you're going to be deprived if you don't eat them. Oh, you'd have to eat millions of plants to get the protein that you need. Seems like the claim that he was trying to make. I just wow.
Let's say a pork sausage in terms of protein.
Or a steak.
Well, they're not necessarily comparable.
The Greggs one has more protein per calories than the... Like, let me look it up. Hang on. Greggs. I'm pretty sure I've looked this up before. The vegan sausage roll, 302 calories. The sausage roll, 329 calories. Let's see, where's the protein? 9.1 grams in the corpse one. 11 grams of protein in the vegan one. Let me just show you. This is the vegan. Oh! And this is the non-vegan. Oh, bro. That's so sad. That's really sad for you. And that's just one sausage roll. Oh, unbelievable.
Comparable, but broccoli isn't a protein source. But when you compare things like legumes, like soy, and even seitan, which is a plant-based protein, they have comparable, sometimes even higher amounts of protein per gram compared to certain animal products. The point you're making is completely mute. You can get protein in a plant-based diet.
It's not mute.
It's very hard to mute.
Steph knows
You
about
can't
this.
mute Mike Parry.
But
I've tried.
You're not arguing against me. You're arguing against the NHS,
Funny joke.
British Dietetic Association. You're arguing against the largest bodies of medical and health authorities on the planet.
Ed, wouldn't you say that veganism has lost its way in the sense now it's just become more of a fad and it's just cool to say, I'm a vegan, where people are not...
Why is it, like, cool? People fucking hate you. People fucking hate you when you say I'm vegan.
actually looking at, you know, the health benefits anymore. Everyone's just jumping on this train of being a vegan.
Why about the health benefit? It's about the fucking animals, bro. Like, obviously we haven't banged on about veganism enough because people don't know what it's about. They have no idea. Yeah, they're not looking at the health benefits. It's a bit of a fad. It's kind of cool to say I'm this. What about the animals? This is what it's about. It's about, like, not paying for the exploitation and killing of other sentient beings. Not contributing to it. That's literally what it's about. I don't know why it's got so lost. Feels like there's something nefarious going on here that's making it, like, muddying the waters. Because it's so lost. The thing it's actually about, you know, other animals, they get completely discounted. They don't even get, like, considered in the conversation.
And, like, to be honest, I think, wouldn't it be better to be a vegetarian? Because now people are talking about all these ultra-processed foods, fake burgers, fake bacon, which is not good for our health. So wouldn't it be better just to be a vegetarian? And are we losing our way when it comes to veganism?
Well, when it comes to people's health, I'm sure all four of us would agree on the panel that people have the right to their own bodies. And as long as they know that obviously eating a kale, chickpea and sweet potato curry is healthier than eating a processed plant-based burger, I think people have the right to make that decision. The important thing to recognise is, again, even these processed plant-based alternatives, studies show time and time again they are better, healthier, more sustainable than the animal-based counterparts. So making that swap straight away is a healthier decision, but I agree. Eating more whole plant foods, fruits, vegetables, legumes is even better for us.
But we're omnivores, aren't we? So we've been eating a mixture of vegetables and meat for...
We can also get our hands and put them into a fist. That doesn't mean I can punch people. How many times are we going to fucking go through this? Just because you can do something, just because your body has some sort of adaptation, doesn't suddenly mean I get to use that and it be morally acceptable. I don't know how we get there, how we leap to that position. How are we doing that?
Since cavemen.
Well, right, for thousands of years.
Had to.
And we've evolved quite strongly in that department, wouldn't you say?
Well, we've evolved as being opportunistic scavengers. We ate what we could to survive.
But would we have done that? Would we have done that without meat, Michael?
We killed animals because
that was part of it, yes.
we needed it.
We also killed the human animals. What's your point? Oh. Yeah, people keep breaking me these days. I just keep getting broken. What's going on with that?
Knew right from the birth of man that sustainability in the human form was the food chain, and the food chain involved us killing animals and eating that.
Let me respond to that point you just...
Why are people allergic to logic?
Said
interruption.
Interruption. The lad tipped £1. You seem to enjoy this.
Oh, it's sport, okay? It's just the absolute tomfoolery of it. The absolute meat clownery gets my blood working, okay? It gets me writhed, gets me seething, gets me ready for another day of tackling meat clownery. It really does. It really does. Thank you for the tip interruption.
Yes, please, yeah.
At that time, we ate what we had to survive. Society's changed and evolved in a number of different ways, and what we have now is information and accessibility to foods that our ancestors never did. Our ancestors used to kill one another, rape one another to survive and to prosper, but we would never condone such a thing now because we live in a modern world where we have the choice and accessibility to do other things instead.
What about the fact that medics recommend people on a vegan diet take supplements? That's not a ringing endorsement, is it?
Well,
supplements, they're recommended for everyone, right? I'm pretty sure.
Most people take supplements, whether they be fish oil, of course.
I don't.
But even, well, perhaps you should. Vitamin D in the UK is essential for all of us.
No, can I just say, Mike Parry's body's a temple. No problems there. In fact, I've got a down payment on his kidneys.
But just to bring it back to the point you were saying, the animals in our food chain are fortified, they're supplemented. So actually, we do consume a lot of supplements even when we eat animals. It's just they're filtered through an animal to begin with. So vegans just take a B12 supplement, from the source, which is the supplement itself, and then they stop animals from being forced into gas chambers.
True! A dentist recommend flossing. I guess eating is wrong now. Yeah, because you have to floss after you eat, after a meal. Eating, bad. Don't do it. It will kill you, okay? It will kill you.
Chambers for a nutrient that we can get from supplements instead.
Can I just flip the coin for a moment? Supposing the argument was the other way around, and I said to you, look, I think you should be a vegetarian, but eat false vegetables, not real vegetables. You see what I mean? Because you want us to eat...
What? This vegetable is false.
Eat false meat, not real meat. So if I said to you, look, here's a cabbage, but it's a false cabbage, how would you feel about that if I was finding a way...
What the fuck are you going on about? What the fuck? I never know what this man is on about. It's pretty classic.
To produce a false cabbage, not a real cabbage.
Well, I mean, first...
aren't they, like, selectively bred to the point where they kind of are false cabbages now? But it's still a cabbage, right? I don't even know what he's trying to say. Oh, fuck. Not the false cabbage, though. What is a false cabbage? A rock? What an analogy. Oh, man, true. Oh.
You don't have to eat plant-based alternatives if you don't want to. Just eat whole plant foods instead. I know that you are quite fond of the vegan sausage, of course. I've seen you eating that sausage
Oh, hang on. Doorbell's ringing. Fake cabbages at the door.
back quite nicely. But the point
couldn't
is,
tell the difference,
reason
yeah.
that we have these plant-based
tell the
alternatives
difference,
is
no.
because there are more ethical decisions. So if I eat vegan bacon, vegan sausage, vegan burger, what that means is I'm no longer paying for animals to be mutilated,
But
forcibly
why do they call it
impregnated,
bacon and
forced
sausage?
into
It's
gastric.
not, is it? Why do they call it vegan sausage and vegan
Well,
bacon?
sausage refers to the shape.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. But it's.
Cylindrical
Yeah,
shape.
the shape and the taste.
But isn't that conning people? You know, if you
Is
say
it conning people to call toad in the hole when it's actually made of pigs? Is it conning to call peanut butter when it doesn't have butter in it? Is it a con to like call all these things like bubble and squeak? Where's the bubble? Where's the bubbles? Where's the squeaking?
this is a vegan sausage, it's not a vegan sausage.
It's a
is it?
meat-free sausage. So when people see it, they go, "That is a sausage made from something that isn't from an animal."
Let me
which
tell
makes
you,
it more ethical.
you don't want to see Mike's sausage. Ed, can I tell you that you spoke very well, and your book is out now. Very interesting read it is too. It is called How to Argue with a Meat Eater and Win Every Time. It's enjoying rave reviews. We'll catch up with you soon.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.